The sun rose over a quiet small-town neighborhood, casting a golden glow over the grassy fields. 12-year-old Ethan ran barefoot through the grass in the distance, his modest home. Inside, his mother, Mrs. Miller, hummed softly as she prepared breakfast. She smiled watching her son. Years passed, and Ethan grew into a teenager, often seen studying late into the night. Beneath a flickering street lamp, he pored over his books with unwavering focus. His simple clothes reflected his humble background, but his dreams burned brighter than the dim light illuminating his face. But the path to success wasn't easy. One evening, Ethan sat on his small bed, hands trembling, as he held a rejection letter. Tears welled in his eyes as he read the dreaded words, "We regret to inform you." Beside him, Mr. Anderson, his elderly mentor, placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Failure isn't the end, Ethan," he said kindly. "It's just a lesson." Ethan sniffled. "What if I never make it?" Mr. Anderson smiled. "Then you try again, and again, until you do." Though his heart was heavy, determination slowly replaced his despair. On the day of his exam, Ethan stepped into a brightly lit examination hall, his heartbeat steady despite the tension in the air. Taking a deep breath, he scanned the exam questions, gripped his pen, and began writing. This was his moment. He was ready. Days later, Ethan stood outside his home, an envelope in his hands. He hesitated before carefully tearing it open. His eyes scanned the letter, then widened. "Congratulations!" The word leaped off the page, making his breath hitch. Overcome with emotion, he sprinted toward his house. His mother stood in the doorway, arms wide open, her eyes glistening with pride. As he reached her, she pulled him into a tight embrace. "I knew you could do it," she whispered. Years later, Ethan stood tall in a modern bank, a successful young professional in his mid-20s. On his desk sat a framed photo of his mother and Mr. Anderson, a reminder of the journey that had shaped him. As he turned to assist another customer, he did so not just as a banker, but as proof that perseverance, hard work, and resilience could turn dreams into reality.